Alrighty, internet, I'll give it to you this time. You won. Squid Game is a pretty fucking wicked show. I had an absolute blast watching this show. I did not think I was going to like it as much as I did. The reason I didn't do a review of it before was because it was fucking everywhere. Usually when a popular show or movie comes out, I'm pretty up to watching it right away. But this one was just in my fucking face constantly. Facebook, it was on the fucking news at one point because there was breaking records for Netflix. It was just everywhere. I was like, usually stuff like this isn't that good. That's this really talked about and really praised. But I was wrong. The show was fucking pretty fucking, sorry for swearing so much. It was really good. Let me just say, I don't know why, but I think Korean acting, especially lately, Korean acting is hands down better than what Canadians or Americans have as standard acting these days. I think they're way better at displaying emotion. And not just Squid Game. Like, go watch Parasite. That acting in that movie is phenomenal. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know what it is. I feel a bit more sympathetic for them, and I feel bad for them a bit more, maybe because I don't see them as often as the standard individual. But this show is beautiful. The cinematography is top notch. The script and the dialogue is so good. I was thinking I was not going to like it, so I was expecting it to turn off after the second episode. But after the second episode, I was like, I want more. And then I found out there was only 9 episodes. I was like, thank God they don't drag it out. 9 episodes is pretty good. A lot of people say on YouTube that they should have cut it down to 6. And that's 3 episodes shorter. And that's almost 3 hours gone. Considering only one of those episodes is a half hour. And I think they did a good job pacing everything out. I never found myself bored. So when it comes to that statement of cutting shit down to only 6 episodes, I think shit would have felt more rushed, because the last 3 episodes are very important to the story. As much as you don't like it or you do like it, they're very important to the story. Episode 7, 8, and 9 could not have been crammed into those other episodes and made them longer. I think it would have made it too long of an episode for a TV show. At that point, fucking make it into a movie. But acting, brilliant. You care about literally all the characters, even though they do kind of put themselves in this situation, accepting to go there. They're not forced right away, but once they agree to going there, I mean, they have no control over it. All the games are pretty cool. The only game I wasn't too, crazy about was red light, green light. Like, for the first game, I know it's only the first game, but I was like, I don't know. I didn't really find it that intense. I felt like that one was a bit lacking, but it was only the first episode, so, gotta have build up, so I can't blame them there. Phenomenal pacing, like I said, was never bored. I really loved the side story with the cop. I really like cop movies and shows, but when they can, whoever can pull off a good undercover cop vibe and keep the mystery going, thinking he's always going to get in shit and not make it predictable and just always keep you guessing. Squid Game was like A+ in that department. The way the guy died, I wish there was a bit more to it, but that scene, I think if it went on longer, I think it might have dragged on. So now I think of it, you know what, maybe it was as good as it was. The only thing I'm mind fucky about is the ending, because having the old guy not die in the marble game and being the twist villain at the end was kind of cool, but I mean, that death scene in the marble game when he died was like probably the best emotional moment in the whole show. And then to find out he's not actually dead, it kind of ruins that. A lot of people say if you watch this show twice, you'll catch glimpses that every game the old guy is on and team he's on, when they win, it's kind of rigged. There's like little hints and nods, but I didn't catch that. I don't really want to go back and watch it. But it doesn't really make the twist that much better. I think they could have handled it, either changed. I think they just should have scrapped that and did something else. But I can't think of anything else, so I'm willing to give them a B on that. It was pretty entertaining to watch, but the more you think about it, some things just don't fucking add up. But whatever, it's a TV show, I guess. I don't know. I don't really want to complain about plot holes, especially because I enjoyed the show so much. I didn't hate the ending, but I didn't love it. I'm 50-50 on it, and I'd rather be 50-50 than fucking hate it. At least 50-50, there's a lot of things I can think about instead of just saying I don't like it and explaining it, if you know what I mean. And Jihan going back on the plane, not going back on the plane to visit his daughter, trying to figure out who's going to, trying to figure out who is behind all of this. It's an alright concept. I don't want them to drag on for a second season, but we all know they are. Netflix already announced it. And one of the saddest moments in this show is when Song-woo's mother gets the briefcase, and, you know, everyone knows him and Song-woo were friends, blah, blah, blah. Song-woo went to university and ended up in, like, financial fraud and all that shit, owed a lot of money to a lot of insurance companies. And she still doesn't, his mother still doesn't know where he is. And sometimes not knowing, especially if someone's dead, not knowing is worse than knowing the actual truth. And she has no idea where the fuck he is. And I don't know if they'll touch on that at a later date, but leaving it like they did, very, 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 very good emotional moment. I keep thinking about it when, especially when I just think of movies in general, that's going to come to mind now. Definitely fucking just terrifying. But that's my review of Squid Game. I don't want to drag this review. I got a review coming out tomorrow and Monday, so stay tuned for those. If you like Squid Game, let me know in the comments. I did not think I was going to like this as much as I did. Definitely going to give it a 9 out of 10. I would give it a 10 out of 10, but the twist is still in my head. And once I process it a bit more and think about it more, then I'll give it like a final rating in another review. So thank you everyone for watching.